This is Oilersnation Radio, your one-stop shop for everything Oilers. 1 hour of straight hockey talk with Bagged Milk, Tyler, Liam, Rick, and Dan starts now.
All right. We had a little pre-show before the show. You didn't get to hear it, and you're not gonna, unless you pay Liam $1 million.
Vocal exercises.
Mm-hmm.
I won't give it away what we talked about. But this podcast will be live on Friday when the playoffs begin. I just want to make sure everyone knows everything will continue as normal.
Will you still be here?
Are you going to be here?
I plan on being here.
Okay.
My contract says so.
All right.
I am an employee. I have to work 40 hours a week.
I do my job.
Friday, if I remember correctly, gentlemen, is going to be our season recap episode, yes?
Oh, that's always a banger.
So,
sweet.
There's a little tease.
Unless the
for
Oilers
ya.
start the playoffs on Friday. Who fucking knows? Make them play back-to-backs.
Pin that for a second. Because I don't know anything about the schedule or who we're playing or who we could play. So we're going to get to it.
I'm going to figure it out on the air.
All right.
We can play every team in the West still.
More or less.
Not quite true, but...
More or less, though?
Everyone except Minnesota and Dallas, yeah.
Yeah, a good chunk.
Okay.
We can still play Colorado.
Boys are going to explain that to me in 2 seconds. First, I got to tell you, if you think you know hockey, playoff hockey, well, let me put it this way. Have you ever played any kind of hockey draft in your life? Yes?
Yes.
Cool. We are going to be doing an in-person playoff draft at the River Cree on April 17th. We only got a couple of tables left. We're going to be raising a bunch of money for Kids Sport Edmonton, so it's a good cause. Teams are of 8. That is $1,000 per table. That includes your dinner and your first beverage, hosted by our friends at the River Cree. Ryder and Lisa from The Sauce are going to be there. Tyler and Liam from ON Everyday will be there, unless you guys shut down for the,
Nope,
you guys are done after this week?
Liam, and I think maybe myself, we're going to be auctioned off as assistant GMs. So you can bid for us to come sit at your table and pick with you.
Which will be a pleasure.
Would you consider...
For me.
No thoughts of sabotaging your table if you are auctioned as the AGM?
No, I'll help them win.
Okay. All right.
As long as I got a cut.
Liam wants a cut. Build your playoff draft, build your roster, outdraft the competition, and battle all postseason long for your chance at $2,500 cash and glory that will last a lifetime. Go to nationgear.ca, sign up for a table. Like I said, only a couple of tables left on this playoff draft. If you want to join us, hurry. Procrastination is not your friend. For this debate today, I turn it over to Tyler Yaremchuk.
So, we just talked about, the Oilers could still technically play Colorado, Vegas, Anaheim, or LA, or Utah in the first round of the playoffs. That is 5 potential opponents. I want you to rank them 1 through 5 in order of who you most want to play to who you least want to play. Okay. See if we can build a consensus.
So I'm just going to go, I wasn't really paying attention. LA is the bottom of my list. I just don't want to play them again. They're boring.
Trust them.
So they're the bottom of my list. Other ones, I don't like Vegas, Utah. What was the other one? Anaheim, Colorado.
Yeah.
The least of which, so if LA is 5, well, you know what? I'll put Colorado 5. I'll use my brain. Colorado's 5. They good. You're going to have to play them eventually, but they good. Let them get beat up for the first couple of rounds. That's fine for me. Then LA, I would put 4. They're boring. I don't want to see them again. I don't care about Anze Kopitar's goodbye tour. I wish it was over already. Then I would go, see, these other 3, I don't really care all that much. If I was to, my preference, I guess, would be, I don't really care. I guess Vegas 3, Utah 2, Anaheim 1. Just to fill out my bracket.
Go ahead, Rick. Or Dan. You want to go?
After you, Dan. I'll go. Thanks, Rick.
You're welcome.
I'll go with my last pick is also going to be Colorado. My second last pick is going to be Utah. And the reason for that is because I just want all the smoke from our division. So I would go Anaheim, Los Angeles, Vegas. Anaheim, number 1. Los Angeles, 2. And Vegas, 3.
Go ahead, Rick.
Okay, I think this is... let's go Anaheim, number 1. I'm not going 5 to... Yeah, I'm going 1 to 5.
Okay.
Anaheim, I want first. Then I will take Utah, Vegas, Colorado, LA.
And Liam, you should start from the middle.
Colorado doesn't scare me as much as some people want to.
Colorado doesn't scare you as much as a team that...
No, as much as some people want to make it sound to be.
But you've Colorado ahead of the fucking LA Kings.
I know, because I'm just tired of LA.
Tired of winning? That's like saying you're tired of getting laid, bro.
No. I'm tired of playing LA. It's just not fun. It's not exciting.
Waiting
it's
to
not
experience it for a first
like
time.
an Edmonton, Colorado series would be a lot more exciting, and I'd be more confident beating LA, but I'd rather play Colorado.
Here's hoping 2026 is my year.
You guys are okay. Go ahead, Liam.
Nobody likes radio where everyone agrees with everybody.
LA won.
Yeah.
Because I like winning and having sex.
Braggart.
Number 2.
I'm more of a masturbator myself.
Anaheim.
I don't understand.
Utah.
Oh, look at you guys.
You're on Utah 3 over Vegas?
Yeah.
I thought you guys.
Stupid?
Vegas. Colorado.
Oh, that's cute. You guys are exactly the same.
Wow.
That's the right answer.
They've been on the same show for too long.
All right.
I'll tally up the results and get our consensus in a moment.
I like this idea.
I just think you guys are insane for not wanting to play LA. I love it. I love beating them. I love owning them. I think they stink. I think the Oilers would roll through them in 5 games and on to round 2. Get everybody healthy. Play someone else. I just think it's a layup of a team to play. I get it's maybe boring, but I like watching the Oilers win.
It'll be more physical than a Utah or an Anaheim series. Therefore, you have more chance of a chance of injury.
I think Anaheim would be a significantly more physical series.
Why? Because of Gudas?
Trouba, Gudas, yeah, those 2 guys. They just out-trump basically everyone on that list, to be honest.
Yeah, but I think in LA you have a lot more cheapness.
Rats.
You have a lot more rattiness, and you have a lot more of like, we've lost to these guys like 37 years in a row, and I don't want to do that again. We'll hack and do everything. I
understand the logic.
Yeah, so do I.
I get it. I'm just bored of them. That's it.
Give me Colorado, man. To beat the best, you got to be the best. To be the best, you got to be the best.
But just beat them later when they're hopefully beat up.
Why? Then everyone's like, nah, they're beat up.
I don't care.
I will blindfold me and we'll take one team at a time. I don't care who it is. 4 teams, 16 wins, all you got to do.
That'd be like, Rick, that'd be like if I had 2 basketball hoops in front of you. And I was like, Rick, if you make a shot into these basketball hoops, you get $1 million. One of them is 3 feet wide. One of them is 1 foot wide. And you go, give me the 1 foot one, just because if I'm going to make it, I'm going to make it. I want to hit the hard one. No, just take the fucking layup and win the money.
But I see, I also think that's disrespecting LA a little bit.
It's like, we also know it's very hard to, what are we, 4 in a row?
Yeah.
Yeah, beating them 5 series in a row
but there's something
going to be very difficult.
No.
Yes.
They have 21.
Do you believe in numbers and statistics and stuff?
Not ones when it's the LA Kings.
So only when it works in your favor?
No, because I think I did it today on the show, and I think if the Oilers, my prediction would be the Oilers make the Western Conference Finals and lose to Dallas. Because I think beating Dallas 3 times in a row is significantly more of a challenge than beating the LA Kings 5 games in a row. Some of the players on the LA Kings forward group I have legit never heard of before. They have a player called Jared Wright. Raise your hand if you know who that is. I know he's not a basketball player.
He's been a big right guy.
Yeah, he plays for the Kings.
Taylor Ward.
Also plays for the Kings.
I feel like we do this every time we play the Kings.
And we fucking beat them every time.
I know, I agree with that, but I guess that's why I put Anaheim ahead of LA. I still am with you guys and understand what you're going for, but I just think the Ducks are just a team that's they've got nothing to win. They're at the point of
nothing to lose.
Yeah,
I also think Anaheim, young team that they no experience. I also think they get loose in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. The way they played hockey in the regular season does not win you games in the playoffs.
That's a fair point. Our consensus as a podcast goes Anaheim, LA, Utah, Vegas, Colorado.
How did we get those numbers?
You got 5 points, 4 points, 3 points, 2 points, or 1, and then I had
numbers wrong. I don't know if I trust you.
The Anaheim numbers weren't wrong?
Yep. 5?
Should be 7.
Oh, it should be 7. Either way, so I'm still first.
I don't know. Is anything else right?
My honest answer is Colorado's 5, the other 4, whatever.
Yes.
I get a little bit scared by Vegas, especially if Leon's not healthy for the first couple games.
That's a different conversation.
I think when I look at this, if I go best of 7, Edmonton versus Anaheim, no Leon for the first 2 games, don't care. Utah, don't care. LA, don't care. Not having Leon for those first 2 games or 3 games against a Vegas or a Colorado, I just think with their star power, that is a much bigger determining factor.
I want to know where Manson, Makar, and Kadri sit in terms of coming back.
Makar's playing tomorrow.
Makar's playing.
Yeah.
Kadri was skating, and Manson was
he had
a
broken fingers or something like that, so he can skate all day he wants.
Yeah, I think they're all going to play, though.
Kadri's going to get suspended anyways.
I think Anaheim have a bit more experience than we'll give them credit for. Kreider, Granlund, Alex Killorn. I think Ryan Poulins maybe played a few playoff games. He might have been on that Montreal team that went to the Cup final.
John Carlson, Cup champ.
Carlson, Trouba, Gudas. I don't know. They're not a team I would want to face right away.
Yeah, I think they're just like a better hockey team than LA, which is why, again, I lean more. But again, the experience, and yeah, you're right. If you were to play the Kings 100 times in a best of 7, eventually they're going to beat you. I just don't think this is the year they beat us.
I think they're worse than last year.
I think considerably, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
But I miss Jim Hiller. Although they play the exact same style.
They will fall back into that same.
Yeah.
Well, they did.
The conversation on Saturday after they beat the Oilers 1-0. They got the Oilers right where they wanted, and they played their game. Okay, great. If they're going to play that way every single game, the Oilers are just going to score more than 0 goals. And I don't know if the LA Kings can score more and outscore the Oilers if the Oilers can actually play their style. I just don't think it's a sustainable plan of attack for the Kings.
To put it a different way, like if it stacks up that it's LA again, do I care? No. You know,
Wouldn't you have fun like making memes of the Dustin Brown statue? And
I do love that Dustin
The guy
Brown
still has a bump
statue.
on the back of his head from the beer he got thrown at him
That is true.
4 years ago.
And hurt feelings. So, and wouldn't it be fun to kind of pressure Jay and be like, hey, Anaheim?
I was thinking of pressuring Jay, being like, hey, Utah?
Yeah, why not? Why not? We'll go down and we'll get some sister wives.
Amber would be thrilled.
Hey,
Amber, you said you wanted to make more friends. Sister wife is a built-in friend.
help around the house, help everywhere.
Yep, just don't tell the government because it's illegal.
If you're listening to this right now, you're arguing or yelling at your AirPods or radio or wherever you may be, chime in, hit us up on socials, let us know who you would rather face of those 5 teams. Only 5 teams? Nobody else? Nobody else in the mix?
Yeah.
All right.
Just looked up flights from Edmonton to Utah. I think Jay might say we're not going to Utah.
I'm fairly certain flights anywhere are going to be very expensive.
Yeah, flights literally anywhere are.
Are there any
outrageous.
electric airplanes? I'd be looking at them first.
What's the drive like to Salt Lake City?
Whoa, tremendous point. Yeah, I think flights in general are just going to be pretty
That's just the
pricey.
way it is. I don't know if you're paying attention to world events.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, what was that weird airport we flew into in California? Burbank?
Yeah, Burbank.
There you go.
that's where the Tonight Show is.
That airport, by the way, if you've never been to the Burbank airport, I will never forget watching Tyler at the front of the plane. They made an announcement before you land, and they go, hey, just so you know, Burbank airport, very short runway, we slam on the brakes. Tyler was sleeping at the front of the plane. And when they slam on the brakes, he went shooting forward. Hilarious. Somehow
Yeah.
Jay ended up with a margarita before we even left the airport. Good times.
Not a surprise. He gets out of the Nexus line.
God damn, flights are crazy.
Yeah, so chances are we're going to be at Greta for away games.
Sounds good.
Anyway, if you're listening to this, reach out. Who do you want the Oilers to play in the first round? Do you have a preference? Do you say, give me all takers like Rick?
Eat your veggies first. Give me Colorado.
Getting Colorado means you then get Dallas or Mini in round 2.
Oh, well, beat them all. That's what Rick was going to say.
You got to beat them all.
Got to beat
Get
them all.
them out of
man.
the
And then when they
No,
lose,
you don't. You can
Yes,
just
you do.
easily get LA
Why do
beat
you want
them.
You don't get
Why
extra
do you want
points.
things the easy way?
Because I want to win the damn thing.
yes,
We've done it that way before. Maybe this is the way you got to do it.
Nope.
We didn't win.
Exactly my point.
What
Maybe
about
if they had a
the
bit more
hard way they
gas,
didn't
maybe if
win?
they had
How
more
was that
gas
the
in the
easy way?
tank.
06 was the hard way.
You
were the AFC.
You were barely alive in 06.
I was 10.
I was 21, hanging off light poles. I was there. I was in the mix.
I think we should discuss the schedule.
Okay.
And
But first, can I tell you about Oodle Noodle?
Sure. Can you pass me a whiteboard, please?
Yes.
I got some drawings.
He's also going to need a marker.
All right.
Thanks.
Lulam.
Lulam.
Liam. Well, he's sketching out the schedule that he wants to get to. By the way, no games. What was that, on Thursday?
Friday.
Wonderful. Good job. You can add 2 green onion cakes, 5 spring rolls, or 6 wontons to your order for just $2 with the purchase of any premium or signature box. Offer available in-store at oodlenoodle.ca for takeout only. All right, Liam, what do you got for the schedule?
He reads it pretty well, Tyler. He knows that ad
Yeah, I
pretty
had a mental block on that one
well.
last
He
week.
stumbled a couple times last
For
week.
what?
On the Oodle Noodle ad.
Oh, yeah. Green onion cakes. You can get them
World's most delicious Frisbee, Liam. What do you think about that?
a green onion cake.
Think about it.
I never had it makes sense. The rest of them are plastic, so
Well,
kind of adds up.
something to think about.
So the last 2 seasons, the NHL has started its playoffs on a Saturday. Sorry, and that is with no games on the Friday.
Oh, yeah, that was my.
So that is a big difference because 3 years ago, the Oilers have started on a Monday for 4 years in a row. But on year 2, there was no games at all over that weekend. So that was the first game of the playoffs, which seems really odd. Either way, that's when they started. So I went and looked. So usually they only play 2 games on Saturday. So last year, it was the Blues, Jets, Colorado, Dallas. And then there was 3 on Sunday and then 4 on Monday. And that's when the Oilers played. And 2 of those series on the Monday started new. Does that make sense?
You've lost me already, so.
2 series openers were on the Monday.
What's it? But like, what did your research? What's the conclusion of the research you did?
I think the Oilers going to play.
He's doing his forensic
Based on
audit.
historical data, the Oilers will play on
Monday,
Okay.
I think.
So if the playoffs start Saturday,
Yeah,
we wouldn't play till Monday?
I believe so.
Why?
Just based off what this is kind of going off a little bit here, in the sense of I'm trying to get back to the start of this other one here. I went to the wrong week. Seems like they get the Central games kind of started first in a way, and like a couple of these games. But yeah, it seems like, or at the very least, like the Canucks game against Nashville started as the late game at 8 p.m. on the Sunday. So I think the Oilers will either be the late game on Sunday, or their series will start on Monday. I think there was just talk yesterday of people saying it'll start on Saturday, and I just don't think it will.
I think it all depends on where we play and what kind of bookings that building has as well. So for one, if we're playing, LA has the Lakers at home on Saturday and Monday. I don't think that'll affect. I don't think they'll have any. Can they get any home games in there?
I don't know.
So I mean, look, as much as you can go back and look at that, you also have to look at what other events are in said buildings coming up.
Well, there's also a chance they start here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if the Oilers would play on the road, Vegas doesn't share anything unless there's UFC on maybe that Saturday night. Concert, sure, but I feel like at this time of year,
They just had a pay-per-view last weekend, so it won't
so
be.
it won't be. Anaheim doesn't share an arena. LA obviously does, so that'll be your biggest obstacle, I guess.
In LA, we know the Lakers are playing Saturday.
April 28th, Charlie Puth is at the Honda Center, Liam. Show some respect.
Yeah,
God,
please.
he is
Nothing at Rogers Place until early May.
We know what we're doing here. So I think there'll only be 2 games on that Saturday, and I don't see Edmonton being one of them.
Did you say there will only be 2 games on Saturday?
Yes, based off historical data.
That's fair.
I think I get like what you're looking into. I just think it's different because so many of these East teams are done tonight. And I just think that and we also know like Philly, Pittsburgh, that is a matinee.
Oh, very much.
Like that's a series. They're playing that game. It's 2
o'clock our time.
Yeah, 2 o'clock Eastern puck drop, noon our time start. I think there'll be more games with him because they'll throw some matinees at us on Saturday.
I could see them trying to get Ottawa and Montreal on the same day.
No, I think they'll split that up so that every night there's a primetime Canadian team on Sportsnet.
Yeah, that's what I meant. So you'd have Ottawa during the day and Montreal. So based on our start times, Montreal at 5 o'clock and then Ottawa 2-ish.
But I don't think that works because they're in the team. Like, for example, last year, or 2 years ago, Winnipeg and Vancouver played on the same day, but they were in different time zones.
Yeah, I think, and you're thinking just weekends. You got to think next week.
We're definitely just sticking.
So I think they'll all. That's why I think my theory of Ottawa Edmonton being a duo on Sunday because they will not start Montreal in any earlier than 7 o'clock Eastern.
I hope Montreal gets stomped.
Why do you not like the Canadians?
Because we're sitting there bending over backwards for these guys.
Who's we?
The NHL.
Well, they're bending over backwards for Sportsnet, who wants the viewership from.
Then that's who we are.
Habs are who we thought they were.
Show us the damn respect of being in the finals the last 2 years. Show us the damn respect of losing to the Stanley Cup final the last 4 years in a row and put us in prime time. Put us up first.
They're putting
You've
us.
got the greatest player in the fucking
We
world.
can't be first because
You've got the greatest player in the fucking world here.
Why do you want to play Saturday? More days off. Let Leon rest.
Monday would be a good thing.
Monday would be a good thing. I think Sunday is Sunday is respect.
I think, based on the information you guys have presented, my official bet, Sunday night, and the puck drop will be 8:50.
It will be.
I think also too, one other thing from the past couple of years, the winner of the Pacific Division is the one that gets the 8 p.m. slot on the Sunday too.
I just don't. Yeah, I mean,
I'm just saying that's what it is. So, and then Edmonton is just always opens up on the Monday.
Again, I just think that there's also a difference there because like how many Canadian teams are in the playoffs? Is the winner of the division Canadian? Like all that, like Sportsnet.
So do they want to spread it out more? If there's only 3 Canadian teams, do they want them all on the same day to start?
No, that's why I think it's Montreal then Ottawa.
So Monday,
Sunday.
So
Ottawa, Edmonton together on Sunday.
but that's what I mean. Like, what if
you
they
think they're gonna
spread
do-
them out for 3 different days just to start, and then
yeah.
eventually all catches up?
Well, Monday then you're probably getting a Montreal Edmonton doubleheader, which they probably don't mind.
Yeah, you're right. That would line up quite well for that. Because then, yes, like I was kind of saying, the teams that play on Saturday would then play on Monday.
I
too.
just think if we're going to do, I know we're going so long on this, and it's really rather inconsequential at the end of the day because we're just going to see a tweet that tells us. But like in terms of the respect in the audience, I think they value Edmonton more than they value Ottawa. So that's why I think they'll put Edmonton and Ottawa together, not Edmonton and Montreal together.
Take that, nation's
Finally
capital.
arrived. That's what we were waiting for.
Take that.
Not Montreal, though.
Especially
Even with a dying fan base.
maybe it depends too. Ottawa ends up playing. Like if it's
If they get Boston, like, wait, no, Ottawa can't get Boston.
Who does Montreal have?
Yeah,
Do they know?
Buffalo.
Tampa,
Tampa.
that one's locked in. So like Buffalo, Boston would play Buffalo right now. Carolina plays Ottawa right now, but Ottawa can still climb over Boston, and then they would play Buffalo. And maybe that becomes a big game for them too, because of obviously Buffalo still, I would say, a fairly popular Canadian market.
I'll be watching the Buffalo games. Like,
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are invested in that storyline.
Yeah.
We will also have our boy from Daily Faceoff, Matt Larkin, will be down in Buffalo.
We'll be
And the
covering the
what
playoffs.
and the what Chaos boys are going to go to Buffalo.
Yeah.
Everyone's in
There you
Buffalo.
go.
Well, I had thought about like, all right, just stop.
I had to read my contract just to make sure.
Well, didn't we all? Didn't we all? I thought I was having finally a summer off.
I thought that actually a couple of months ago. No one, just based off the Oilers, strictly. They were out of the playoffs on American Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Which maybe we have to like wipe that theory out.
What's
Did
a
that
better
couple
date?
years ago.
better date?
Yeah.
I don't know. After game
New Year?
82. Honestly, maybe New Year is a good one.
But I think
Maybe a
it's
generic day in December.
Yeah,
It's the
the
statistic.
5th.
Outside of
7th.
I was gonna say before the 20th and such. Yeah, the 7th.
December 7th. Let's
I
see.
just think
Now
I
we
don't
give
think
it a name.
I think we need to wipe the statistic when talking about the Oilers.
Okay, December 7th. Philly climbed in. Ottawa were 9th.
Yeah, but if you use American Thanksgiving, Ottawa was in.
Well, if I use December 7th, the Buffalo Sabres were bottom of the conference.
But if we call it December 11th, it's the anniversary of the Statute of Westminster.
That is
So
true.
we have something to
That's
attach it
big.
to.
Yeah, something to tag
Make a
along
note
with.
of that.
That's big.
What if we use Jan 1?
Jan 1.
New Year's Day, they call it.
It's not early enough. The fans want
Detroit
something.
was first. The playoff teams on Jan 1.
By the way,
Detroit out, Tampa in, Montreal in, Carolina in, Islanders out, Philly in, Washington out, Buffalo in.
5-3. And in the West, it was
you know what's going to be... Sorry, go ahead.
Colorado, Mini, Dallas, all in. Edmonton leading the Pacific on Jan 1. Vegas in, Anaheim in, and then San Jose, Seattle were the flips. So
I cannot wait till Detroit fires Steve Yzerman and we have to watch that entire fan base feel really weird about it.
both of the insiders I speak to, Jeff Merrick and Dave Pagnotta, have told me Detroit has no interest in firing Steve Yzerman.
Actually, that's better. I prefer that. The Yzer plan. I was going to call it the Shannon plan. Basically the same thing.
There's been a lot of GMs who've gotten a lot of public backing that haven't done much. Who was the guy that came out of...
Chia.
No, the guy who came out of Nashville behind Poyle.
Oh, Barry Trotz.
No.
I know who you're
The
talking
AGM.
about. The,
Everyone's
the
like-
assistant GM. Yeah.
Paul
Oh,
something.
is it like
Is
Jeff Lang or something?
No.
Maybe a Paul or something. I don't know.
Paul Gosted.
All I remember is that everyone's like, this is the guy, this is the guy, this is the guy. And that dude ain't done shite.
In
What did-
Nashville?
Yep.
Like he's still there.
No, he left a bunch of years ago. And like, what's his face got to Ron Francis got to
Fitzgerald.
Seattle. Like, oh, he's gonna do shit here. Didn't do a goddamn thing. Trey Living gonna go build the massive defense out in
hold
Toronto
on,
like he
he's
had in
the
Calgary.
world-
Terrible.
He's Team Canada's World Cup GM.
Yeah, with fucking Jason Spezza.
Dynamic duo. They've never done anything wrong.
Was it Jeff Kilty?
No.
We will not, because there's not going to be a list of old assistant general managers from the.
That's why I'm just picking up random
6 or
names
7
on
years
Google.
ago, maybe.
Anyway, speaking of which, Oilers, Bill Scott has been granted to go speak in Nashville, has he not?
Yeah, he's considered a favorite for the job.
Better fucking leave his lucky socks here.
Congrats, Bill. He's been with the Oilers for a long time. He was a GM of Oklahoma.
Yeah.
That's good for him. He's like the Dustin Schwartz of management.
The interesting one to me, and just because I've been doing this so long, is Sonny Mehta. I think I'm saying his name right.
Yeah.
Or right. Being in consideration for the Leafs job. I remember when he was an Oilers blogger.
And Dello in consideration for the Leafs job. And there's one other guy who is also another Oilers
It's
blogger.
like old OG Oilers bloggers are taking over teams now, and it's wild to watch.
Yeah.
Anyway, waiting for my call.
Bob's turn?
Or mine.
Oh, yeah.
I was there in the trenches with these people. No one ever thinks old bag milk. Could you imagine my GM press announcement? I'm not even there. It's just audio. Anyway. Secondary delicious debate. Liam, I'm going to ask you. Last night, the Oilers played and lost to Colorado. But what I want to get at is when they were doing the injury updates only on Draisaitl and Jason Dickinson. So we learned Zach Hyman may play tomorrow, per Robert Stauffer. 30-40% chance is what he said for Hyman playing tomorrow. Absolutely will be in for game one. When it came to Leon and Jason Dickinson, however, he said hopeful for early in round one. So my question for you boys is a secondary delicious debate. How concerned are you with these injury timelines?
I think I've been saying the Draisaitl one all along.
I still think he plays game one.
You think there's a little mind trickery?
Yeah.
Theater of the mind, they call it.
I think Leon's, like, I know he said
Mental warfare.
he's been a little bit more open with this injury in terms of like, it's a little bit worse than I thought it was going to be, and my body, how it reacted and whatnot. But knowing him, if it's keeping me out of game one, I don't see how he gets into the series.
That's ultimately my worry.
Like
is
how
that
he's good
got,
by game four, which is 6 days later. It's only a week. Like,
because like I backed up to yes last year in my head, and then I started reading The Nation. And when it came to Matthias Ekholm, the verbiage at the time at the end of the season is, we are hopeful for early in round one. He did not appear until round 3.
I think I was different, though.
Well,
Was he skating?
No.
I'm hopeful it's different, but I'm also a nervous Nelly.
I just think that Ekholm injury was so much more significant, where the Draisaitl one, I mean, it just seems like it's a bit of a tweak on his knee, which obviously isn't ideal, but if he's already skating, supposedly he was skating during the
skating on his own a week or so
while they were
ago.
on the road. I think the fact he's spoken to the media is probably also a good thing too, that they're not just like sheltering him.
Interesting note about that.
He was in a good mood.
Yeah, do you notice how smiley he was? You can tell he's been away from the media a while.
He
He's
misses
happy to
the
answer
boys,
questions.
Hasn't spoken to anyone. So, yeah, I don't know. I think he'll play pretty early in the series, if not game one.
Well, I'm very curious to know, because we've seen him play through some crazy shit in the past. What percent does he have to be at in round one? Because, like, you know, if you're running on 70% in the Cup final, he goes out there and plays in the Cup final. Round one, what's the number, right? Do you have to be 80% certain he won't re-injure it? Do you have to be 90% certain?
And how does he feel about the team and the competition? Like, I think they're good on game one. I'm going to wait game one. Oh, shit, we got...
Yeah, we'll sweep the Kings without me. I'll sit out the whole first round.
Yeah, that type of idea.
Yeah.
I'm nervous about it. What about Jason Dickinson?
I'm very nervous about that.
I don't think we'll see him for a
That
while.
reeks of Ekholm. Where, like, we haven't seen him. He's not skating. We don't know what the injury is. Ask for an update. Knobloch goes, we're going to reevaluate him after the regular season. What?
It reeks of Wallman
That's
to
what I
me,
think, too.
because it's almost the same thing where he took a shot and they're like, okay, bone bruise. Don't tell anybody. We went through this a couple months ago, and by the time the swelling went down, we found out there's a crack in a bone.
Yeah.
We're going to wait on this one here, guys.
That's what I think, too.
And I do think there's a broken bone in his
Oh, is that
You've been
right?
reading stuff, or do you
lower
just think?
extremity. No, I said it from the word go. But if he gets hit in the foot, I think it's going to fracture a leg bone, and it's probably going to do more than that to a foot bone.
How about last night when Connor got hammered in the foot?
Oh, my God.
Happened 20 feet in front of me at the game, and I was literally just like, well, season's done. Probably wrap this bad boy up.
Bryce Kulak of all people.
Well,
Thursday's
and then they
last
do
show.
the thing on TV, right? Like live, I didn't see him get hit by a puck. But on TV, all they do is show him going towards the bench, working his knee out and like working his leg out. And I'm like, oh, God, no.
I thought it was an extra carry through. Like I thought, or follow through. I thought Kulak had extra follow through, but yeah, it was just a.
And like Kulak could have put that puck anywhere to ice it, and like obviously he didn't do it on purpose, but like just
Allegedly.
hammered it at his foot. McDavid kind of had some words for the Avs bench as he skated by.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't hurt, dummies. I'll see you guys in round one.
The other thing I want to discuss that we should discuss. Only one goal, 4 in the last 2 games. Kind of, and the point I'm getting is kind of really spoiled 2 really solid efforts by Connor Ingram and net. I thought he was great against LA, and then again last night against Colorado. Just sucked he's getting no run support right now.
Yeah, I think so too. Even in the shootout.
And that was another thing I saw on Twitter. Like, if you are mad that he didn't stop anything in the shootout, fuck off.
As soon as the shootout begins, I was saying, well, I really don't care anymore.
It's a toss-up.
It doesn't matter. The Oilers scored 2 goals.
It's not
they scored
hockey.
3. No, it's a skills contest, and all the goals are scored.
Although Nuge's goal was filthy. There was a lot of
still
filthy
hockey.
goals.
Nuge throwing the curveball of he knows the scouting report says he's shooting that thing low blocker, the hezzy, and then putting it upstairs. Disgusting.
Yeah. It's
Disgusting.
unfortunate. I'm a bit worried about the offense, despite the guys that will come back. At the end of the day, Podkolzin, Brozovic, Savoy, all the 15-goal scorers plus this season. It can't just be McDavid.
No.
Like, if this happens in the postseason, then we are so screwed.
To our friend Connor Ingram, though, in his last 5 starts, Lehman, stats are facts, and facts are fun sometimes. Last 5 starts, he's got 3 over a 952. The
That's
2
good.
losses, one was against Vegas. That was an 848. That was a loss. And then when they beat San Jose, he finished with an 800.
Most confident you've been in the Oilers goaltending since blank.
Well, I was going to say, sorry, that 800 was only because he faced 10, 11 shots.
Yep. That's right.
It's still pretty good. Most confident I've been since Skinner's rookie season.
Beginning of the season.
Since Skinner
I may have been incorrect.
Well, yeah, that's a bad question to ask you, Rick.
2 weeks ago.
But nobody walked into this. Oh, no, it was Stu, and there was a lot of people already turned on him by then. I still think Stu would be the Stu Ingram tandem I would rather have than the tandem we have today.
Really?
Yep.
Stu, sorry, what did you say?
I'd rather take Stu and Ingram over today's tandem.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, and of
Sorry.
course.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at our boy Stu in a while. How's he been doing lately?
He has an 888 this season.
He's in the playoffs.
Well, he's doing, so I'm just looking quickly. He's doing the thing he always does. Couple of games where he's a rock star. Handful of games under 900, well under 900, and then he just yo-yos back and forth. It's the same thing.
He'll be a very interesting free agent this summer.
I bet he's going to get the bag, actually.
I think him and
how you
I
Ingram
could see him
that
getting
much.
a 5x5.
Stu?
Yeah.
Nah.
With
I
the
think
cap
so.
going up, though?
I don't think there's enough jobs.
I don't think there's enough free agents that he's clearly the best goalie free agent, is he not?
No, Ingram is.
Well, he's just going to be back here, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he'll get no more than 3.9.
I think they're pretty equal, those two.
Yeah.
Buffalo is locked up. Like, teams that could be looking for goalies. Buffalo's locked in. Tampa.
too many.
Yeah, they have too many. Buffalo's locked in. Tampa's locked in. Montreal is probably locked in now.
Yeah, which-
Carolina's locked in. He could go back to Pittsburgh. Philly's
Don't they have 1 million goalies?
Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
They have Shelovs and Murashov, so yeah, he's probably not going back to Pittsburgh. Philly's a possibility. Boston, no. Ottawa, no. Washington, no. Detroit, no.
Well, even
Probably
the Ottawa
17
one's going to be
goalies in
interesting to
Detroit.
see what happens with Allmark.
Yeah, but again, if Allmark goes somewhere else, then that just takes one of the other jobs away. Like New Jersey, no. Islanders, no. Florida, no, because Bob's probably just going back to Florida. Toronto, too many. New York, no. Colorado, no. Dallas, no. Minnie, no. Vegas, no. Edmonton should be solved. Anaheim, no. Utah is a maybe, I guess.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe at the.
LA's a no. Nashville's a no. San Jose's a no. St. Louis is a no. Winnipeg's a no. Seattle is a no. Calgary's a no. Chicago's a no.
He's a Philadelphia
Vancouver's-
Flyer next year.
Vancouver's a maybe. No, Vancouver's a no.
You
He's
sold
a
me
Flyer.
on it.
Like, it's
You
basically the
sold me on it.
Flyers and
Yeah.
maybe Detroit. So I just don't think there's job. I don't.
Detroit have like 19 goalies.
Bunch
Yeah.
of kids though. They might want to give them one more year, especially when they trade Kosa to Edmonton.
Isn't that the same thing that Pittsburgh has, though? A bunch of youth?
They're a bit older.
A little bit more ready to go.
Anyway,
What about the American League?
He's not an American.
No, I know.
The NHL's weirdly in a spot where there's like a ton of goalies.
That's because there's
A lot of bad
no
ones.
top
why
level.
can't we get them?
We do. We've had them. We've got one today. We had one that we traded away. We have another one that's in that same little group with the guys.
Listen, by the way, Connor Ingram's post-game interview last night was hilarious.
Yeah.
Where he goes, I don't really know what I'm doing out there. I'm just stopping the puck. Like, hey,
Perfect.
that's all you need.
When he's like, I'm the wrong guy to ask. It's like, who else would we ask? You're the goalie.
He asked him something about like, statistically, have you been improving? And he's like, I'm not the right guy to ask that. Good. Okay.
I like his attitude. in these
I mean,
interviews.
Jesus goes out there to stop the puck. He doesn't care about the rest of that stuff.
Yeah, just go out and stop the puck. That's all you need.
Don't worry about fucking numbers that everybody fucking talks about all the time.
Any takeaways to discuss from the last two losses to LA and Carolina?
Yeah,
to me, the big
positive
thing was, to me, the only thing that was annoying is nobody else other than Connor could score.
Yeah, but team defense is what I focus on most.
Yep. I think that's fair.
I think that
They're playing playoff hockey. We need to be playing playoff hockey. Now you just got to find some goals, and you're laughing.
And some bodies.
something exciting out of Doc and Frederick building. The two of them together flanking.
Yeah, they're kind of like got a little Bash Brothers thing going on a little bit.
Yeah, they're fun. I think Doc has worked his way into the playoff lineup.
Yep.
Agreed.
Fascinating stat. I'm just trying to find it here so I can get the date correct. From Connor Halley last night over at 1440. Last night, the Oilers had a chance to win their first shootout since December 30th of 2023.
Was that stupid stat where like Draisaitl's the only guy to score on the shootout in like 2 years?
He was the only guy that
He was
scored
the
in
only
the
guy
shootout
this
before
year.
last night.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then the other one is like one of the most recent players to score a goal for the Oilers in a shootout is like Kyle Turris.
Yeah, probably. So the
And that was
Edmonton
like game 2 of the season, if I forgot about that guy.
Kyle Turris.
only two teams in the NHL this season have not won a game in a shootout. Edmonton and Utah. Last year, Edmonton
And Utah hasn't been to one.
No, Utah's 0 for 4.
Oh.
Somebody
Last
we
year,
played recently has not been to a shootout yet. I think that's where it
I
was.
thought it was Utah.
last year was Edmonton, Carolina, and I think Boston. Yeah, those are the only three teams to not win in a shootout. So again, going back the last 2 years, the Oilers are the only team in the NHL to not win a shootout.
Utah has not been to a shootout this season.
Really?
Yeah, they're 0-0.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry. Yeah.
The Oilers
Oh,
are
the
0-4.
Oilers are 0-4. Yeah.
Never leave it up to a judge's
So there
decision.
you go. They just haven't been to one.
Yep. Last time the Oilers won a shootout would have been the 2023-24 season.
And what do we remember about
Which
that
is
game?
crazy.
How
think
many we've been in?
I think one of those might be the Kyle Turris game. 0-4 last year. We were 0-1. So we've lost our last 5 straight shootouts.
So that was December 23, you said?
Yeah, the 23-24 season, we would have lost in some shootouts.
Okay, so December 23. They beat the LA Kings that game on the road. 2-2 hockey game. I'm not going to scroll down, but I am 90% sure Derek Ryan scored a shootout goal.
Against the LA Kings to win it, and Connor McDavid had a real big celebration on the bench. Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
it.
he did. Kyle, there you go. Derek Ryan scored
VR?
in this one.
No
Hell
evidence
yeah.
of the celebration though.
No evidence, but you saw I didn't scroll, Rick.
Yeah, I saw the DR there.
You can go watch the game recap and see McDavid's celebration. Probably.
He was pumped. I remember that.
Yeah, he like had his gloves up, I think, and then
Yeah.
like he scored and he like hit a glove, and then one of them like fell down. Like he was very hyper.
Speaking of, you missed an injury report there because you guys brought it up on Real Life the other day that you think that Maximum Jones is a glue guy. Maximum Jones is out for a month-ish.
3-4 weeks.
Yeah, that's bad.
Oh, to the
I was a
max.
big fan of Maximum.
Yeah, you feel for him, but also I'm an oil to the max guy. Colton Dot can do that job too, right? Like you.
Yeah, but he could still plop him in there for someone else who's maybe worth $3 million that can't do shit.
You're not a Freddie guy?
That's not what I'm referring to.
Adam Henrique.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, but he's at least a center.
I actually thought he had his best rush of the season last night.
It was boogieing. He beat a guy wide. I was like, the fountain of youth. The analogy I used with Adam Henrique is if you have a real old dog and you introduce a puppy into the mix, all of a sudden that old dog gets a little. You just got to play Adam Henrique with Frederick and Doc and put him with a couple of young lunatics, and all of a sudden Adam Henrique's 25 again.
He's got some pep in his step.
Yeah, he's like, look at these guys. Like Colton Doc, I said this, love in the most loving way, is an absolute lunatic.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, he's
when they were tied up behind the net and he just with his glove on started like bonking Devin Taves on top of the head and was like, bonk, bonk.
He's Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah. Like it's fucking hilarious. I love watching it. He'll hit guys where you're like, why are you even wasting your energy like getting a piece of that guy? But he'll do it.
Hit everybody.
Yeah.
Last night he was
hard
asked in the intermission about like the physicality, and he goes, "I don't know, I've just been doing it with this little kid. I love it."
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly,
Get him out there.
what they should play on repeat in the dressing room is a little clip from that show that who's the receiver from the Patriots? Edelman has Pronger on, and he's talking about he's talking about you being a dirty player. He's like, I wanted everyone to feel after the game. I want you all in ice bags. Like I want everyone to know that they just played a game. I want everyone to know like this is not going to be comfortable because next time it ain't going to be the same.
Got a fun stat on Reddit here that I wanted to share with you guys. So shout out to TJ Trap Jesus.
Thank you, TJ.
If Connor
Use his whole
McDavid
name.
records a point in the 82nd game or the Oilers lose, he would join 1918-19 Odie Cleghorn, 1921-22 Babe Dye, and Harry Cameron, and 1980-81 Wayne Gretzky as the only 5 players in NHL history to record a point in 100% of their team's wins while still making the playoffs.
And anytime you're mentioned in the same breath as Odie Cleghorn.
Yeah. I remember Odie.
Ooh.
You
How
watch
much
it,
is
how
this?
many times you watch him?
Well, he was my
Whoa.
electrician.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
This Odie Cleghorn rookie card on eBay went for $6,200. We got one of those kicking around the house.
Probably because my guy's getting points in all his wins back in 18, 19.
Why did they
the
go
way
the
you
heart?
said it, you said that 18, 19.
Yeah, there were a lot
I
of
was
digits back there.
He did that
Searched up
last
Odie
season.
Cleghorn on eBay. Now I'm just getting a bunch of Garfield stuff.
Yeah.
Algorithm permanently damaged.
Shout out to Odie.
Colton Dach has 20 hits in his 4 games since coming back, by the way.
Yeah, he's a wrecking ball.
What's that cost for a re-sign?
He don't need to.
He has no rights.
Yeah, what's it cost though?
$1,000,000
Still have
bucks.
to pay him.
800K.
What's he get paid right now?
850K or something probably.
Yeah, I don't know,
950K.
you're probably giving him maybe $1 million, I would think. I
Buck
don't
and a
actually know
quar-
how much he earns.
Buck and a
right
quarter for 4 years?
He can have.
Buck and a half for 4 years?
now. No, I don't think
No.
they would go that far. I think they would
He's
give
got
him
no
a 2-year
rights.
Deal. No rights.
Just keep saying it. So why don't we take away everything from him then? Give him a
Yeah,
lifetime
he's
contract.
He's got his bios on states. He's got his bio on states.
He has
He's
no
at
rights.
825 per puckpedia.com.
So, actually,
He can have
there is a way
826.
on Puckpedia.
He has no rights.
How do
has
you
no
do
rights.
this again?
Love the player, love what he does. You get nothing.
You get jack
even a
shit.
human
You're
being to
young.
me.
That's the way the system
There
works.
is a way, if I can remember how, on Puckpedia where you can like type in a player's name and they'll give you like what his cap should be. But I can't remember. Maybe it's contract comparables.
We could just sort it out.
That's a tough question.
He's at 825, 850. Sign the deal.
Remember when we were about to start recording and we were like, oh man, we got nothing to talk about today.
So
9 games to play.
on average, the highest paid player based off Colton Dach's stats this season is paid $1.45 million. That's paying Krebs.
Okay.
So
Worth it.
the lowest is
Buck and a
obviously
quarter.
like
I mean,
league
cap's
minimum.
going up $10 million.
I would
Give him a bit
think-
of-
8 years, $2 million.
I
Who
would
says
think
no?
$1 million at the most.
No rights.
Oh
And
my
that
God.
might be
Yeah.
too high.
900,000 at the most.
Yeah, like
You
some of
need
these
to
guys,
pinch your pennies.
like.
not as crazy as you think.
Well, I think like you look at the comparables. Alexander Holtz, he's been on waivers.
In order for us
Like
to get a
Nolan Falk on
high-end player,
waivers.
though, I think you're going to have to trade for him. Therefore, some dollars are probably going to leave.
And if you pinch your pennies on a few guys, less dollars have to leave when you make that big trade.
I think Colton Dach.
No, less players because you're going to have to trade guys to bring that guy back in. Not because you need to create space, because they're going to
Don't worry, they'll trade you.
incentive.
In a
They'll trade
different
you,
world,
Mark.
you are a player agent, my friend.
It's true.
You are getting max deals for
Oh,
everybody.
here you
look
go.
at everything from
Actually,
a player's
based off
perspective.
all these players that Puckpedia has put forward, which I think is about 10, and it's comparable. So it compared like the age as well, and who would be currently going into RFA or did. Colton Dach has the lowest points per 82 games.
Yeah, I mean,
So 850.
And I don't know, you can't
Sign him forever.
put all those guys. You can't pull up all their salaries at once, can you?
Yeah, it's right there.
on your computer thing. On this, whatever this is.
Well, I can't. Yeah, I can't see that far.
Do you want me to
anyways.
zoom in? Do you have glasses?
The
So $1
numbers are
million
in the
is not that crazy. So $1 million for a couple of years.
$6.
I would pay him 800,000.
He- he
but
can
also
fucking pay
maybe
us
we
to play
should
next
just
year.
let him go. Actually,
No rights.
You guys hate everybody who's a fucking blue collar guy.
What?
I like him. I just don't want to overpay Yanmark again.
Ricky has no rights.
And he has no, like, again, this is, he, if the Oilers qualify him at like 875,000 or whatever his qualifying number is,
Well, I didn't even think qualifying.
his options
Yeah,
are
that's
to
fair.
play
But if you
or
can
to not
but you
play.
qualify, you can only get him for 1 year, can't you? Or can you
Yeah.
get him?
Yeah, but then I think
You'd probably just
So that's when you could go to him, you could qualify him at $875 and say, do you want to play for $875 or do you want a 2-year, $925,000
That's
deal?
fair.
There we go. God, we came to that.
All right.
Can we play a game?
Well, I just want to do one
4
more
years,
thing
$1
before we
million
play the game. I don't know if you guys saw Michael Menzies, our boy Menzies, wrote about Chris Pronger's new book on the website the other day. And the idea that he was drunk when he signed his 5-year extension or 5-year contract with the Oilers, but did not consult his wife until the next day, very funny to me.
Yeah.
Let me read to you. My phone rang. It was my agent. I ducked into a quiet room, half drunk, thinking I was headed to Los Angeles, Florida, or maybe Boston. Those were the teams I had heard whispers about. Edmonton, he said. Edmonton? Nobody fucking mentioned Edmonton. On the way home, Lauren and I stopped at a bookstore. She asked the clerk, do you have any books about Edmonton? The woman looked at her like she'd asked for books about the North Pole. Why would anyone want to go there? 5 years, I told her the next morning. The silence that followed was louder than any arena crowd. You made a 5-year commitment about our lives without talking to me while you were drunk? No excuses. That was my standard, so I owned it. He says that's where the narrative and the rumors were wrong, that Lauren didn't hate Canada, but that Pronger had made a decision without talking to his wife. Do you understand what that's like? Suiting up every night for fans who love you, teammates who trust you, knowing that you're going to break their hearts? But I'd already broken an important trust. I chose my career over my family once. I was not going to do it again. After we lost Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final in Carolina on June 19th, 2006, the news broke almost immediately. I flew home the next morning, had our rental furniture picked up. I left the following day. Rumors spread. Can't be that screwed up. Can't be that he made a bad decision. Must be his American wife. None of the rumors were accurate. The truth was I'd made a promise to my wife. I'd broken it, and I spent a full year trying to make it right.
What was the promise?
That he wouldn't sign. So, like, she did hate Canada.
Yeah.
So there's the promise that he wouldn't go back to Canada. Because it sounds like if she liked Edmonton.
They were looking at a book.
It sounds like if she liked Edmonton, she would have said, you signed a 5-year, $30 million contract in Edmonton without talking to me. And she would have been like, damn, $30 million is a lot of money. Good job. But it sounds like she hates Edmonton.
Yeah. You're telling me that bookstore doesn't have one book on West Edmonton Mall?
Or just malls in general?
Hey, come on. I've traveled a lot. Lonely Planet, they've got city guides for everything.
Exactly.
Also,
unless they use the Frommer's version, which is very boring.
This is also written with a lot of like anti-Edmonton slants of like, Edmonton, nobody fucking mentioned Edmonton. Okay. Do you have any books about Edmonton? The woman looked at her like she'd asked for books about the North Pole. Why would anyone want to go there? Like, again, people who talk like Edmonton is up in the Arctic Circle. Like, yeah, no.
I also love the fact that he throws out that the narrative was that we were all anti an American wife and had nothing to do with the rumors that were flying around about Chris Pronger and his own decisions. Though? I don't know if they're true or not, but like for me, and I've said this a few times today, for 20 years, he let the narrative be one thing about his family. And then 20 years later, he's like, you know what? Line in the sand. The narrative's going to be about my family.
Well, I was drunk.
This isn't just, he put a book out. So at that point, you got to fucking one way or the other.
I make the best decisions when I'm drunk, just for the record.
So the whole time he was like, I don't want to talk about it ever. And then a book came out, in which case you have to talk about it.
Well,
I just think it's so funny.
Nothing's changed to me, really. Like, nothing about this. Like, I have no idea if the A channel or the Earl's girl or whatever is true. At the end of the day, the only thing I knew is that his wife didn't really want to be here.
Yeah.
Which that pretty much says the same thing. And she was like, all right, we going. And he's like, all right, we going. So, I mean, that's kind of what I've thought the
and
whole
that's
time.
exactly what he's saying here in just a very round. He's trying to like take the blame himself, which is like an admirable thing to do. But like, what I'm getting out of this is his wife wasn't mad he signed the extension without talking to her. His wife is mad he signed an extension in Edmonton without talking to her.
No free ads, please, Rick, by the way.
What did I say? Oh, sorry.
Tyler, you're married, man.
I did say
yeah, I am married.
Have you never made a choice while having cocktails only to have to explain it to your lovely wife the next day?
Several. None of them have resulted in me having to move.
Let's go.
I agree with Dan, though. Like, why didn't you just say this 20 years ago?
Yeah.
It would have been really understandable. Yes.
Yeah. Like Jacob Trouba, I know he's very different, but like, the reason he wanted to leave Winnipeg is because his wife wasn't he want to be a doctor in like a big city or something like that?
Well, she was,
and like New York was better for
and he
her.
was like, hey, this is the
decision
also,
we're making
that's
as
not
a
really how
family.
contracts work. Like there's no way he got the paperwork from the Oilers front office at like 2 a.m. and I was like, fuck it.
After agreeing to 1 year. That's the
think
part.
You're telling me his agent was like at 2 a.m. like, hey Chris, how you doing? I'll be honest with you, I'm shit-faced right now. The agent,
Good. I got a contract.
5 years, $30 million with the Oilers. I'd sign it.
For some stupid reason, I think they announced it at like fucking late at night because I think I saw it on the score ticker, and we're talking like 10 o'clock at night, which is crazy.
Hey.
But he also said in that thing, he was sitting there talking to Gretzky before the 06 Olympics. So in 05, they're doing a camp. He's like, yeah, I was talking to Gretzky for like 30 minutes. We had 6 beers each.
30 minutes?
30 minutes.
Hey, must have been a hole in them bottles. We've all been there.
Yeah.
What did he agree to do there that he regrets?
Well, yeah. He's now a liaison at his children's school.
Hey, I'd bring him into this organization. This first chance I got if you wanted to.
Gretzky?
Well,
No, Pronger.
so Waz asked me an interesting question on Better Late Than Never in the voicemail. The question was, if you're old enough to remember, are you over it?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'd bring him back in the organization right now.
And I said, yeah, I don't care anymore.
I really don't care either. I think he's fine. He's a good analyst. I'm chill.
That was kind of a point of his like,
player.
I don't care what he says ever. I'm like, what? Really? Like he's won everything there is to win in this sport. Of course he would care what he says.
Yeah.
Or you
He
should.
was extremely good at what he does. I would take a player like him or 80% of him in half a second.
Mm-hmm.
He was an asshole out there. I love that.
Yeah, I love mean players.
Yeah.
I like bullies. Anyway, let's talk a little betting. Hockey fans, check out Bet365's 3-goal early payout. When your team goes up by 3, you get paid. It's that simple. Download the app today. Must be 19 years old or older. Please play responsibly. I got nothing available for Thursday's game against the Canucks, so I just figured might as well have a little look at the old Stanley Cup odds as we draw near to the end of the regular season. No change is the answer. Avs still favored at plus 300. The Lightning are next at 425. The Hurricanes at 475. The Stars are up next at plus 1,000. Then Vegas at 1,100. Edmonton at plus 1,200. Buffalo at plus 1,600. And the Wild at plus 1,600. Tyler, do you think any of those teams are out of order?
Tampa.
So you had Colorado, Tampa, Carolina, Dallas, Vegas, Edmonton, Buffalo, Minnesota.
Out of Carolina, lower than Edmonton. I just think they're closer to the pack there. I would have Carolina lower than Dallas. I know their path is difficult, but yeah, that's my change. I'd move Carolina down.
Anybody else? Problems with the order? Liam says no.
Nah.
All right. I've been having a good run so far this season betting on F1. I got no races until
Nice.
Till May.
Yeah.
Oh, are they on a break right now?
No, they had the
Cancellations.
two cancellations.
Yeah. Current events.
Current events, unfortunately.
Scheduling this app.
I listened to a podcast about F1, and the logistics of that sport are insane. Insane.
Trying to like move everything around?
Move everything around, and that their schedule doesn't really follow like a path that makes sense,
No. It used to. They used to basically follow the sun, essentially.
which makes sense.
Yeah. That's what golf does.
Yeah.
Now they
Which,
have-
Follow
why
the sun
wouldn't you?
all year.
But now they have teams in different continents, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the trucks and teams are.
Yeah,
set up
one of my
within-
dad's friends used to do that for Williams. Or maybe it was Haas. It was one of those teams. And he was like, yeah, I got to see the world, but it's not in order.
Yeah.
But he would send him pictures sometimes. Like the Baku stuff was crazy. Because it's like basically like it's Azerbaijan. Like it's not exactly a developed country, honestly, to put it lightly. And yeah, it was weird.
One thing I do have for today, Tyler, I'd like your thoughts. We got Kevin Gosman on the bump today against the Brewers. The Jays are dogs.
Yeah, the
Even money dogs right now.
Brewers are throwing the Miz to the bump. He's good.
They are minus 120. The Brewers, that is. The Jays are even money. The over-under is set at 7. Over that is minus 120. Under that is even money. The spread is 1.5 for the Jays to cover is minus 220. Tyler, your thoughts? It's been a grind of the start.
Trying year for the Toronto Blue
been a
Jays to
grind.
start. I may be looking at Kevin Gosman's strikeout prop today. The Brewers, when facing right-handed pitching, actually are the second best team when it comes to not striking out against righties, so I'm actually not going to bet that. I'll bet the under tonight, as lame as that is. Two really good pitchers on the hill.
So just in case you were curious, because you mentioned it, Kevin Gosman's line is 6.5.
Can you bet on him to get injured?
Jesus.
No.
I guess you could just bet the under.
No.
Be very fitting for that pitching group right
Aggressive.
Or if Kevin Gosman gets hurt, you really hammer the over. It's a battle right now. It's a grind. Anyway, there you have it. A little betting talk for our friends at Bet365. Get your 3-goal payout.
pitches?
Check out Bet365's 3-goal payout, early payout. When your team goes up by 3, you get paid. It's that simple. Download the app today. Must be 19 years old or older. Please play responsibly. We only got a couple minutes here left. So I've got Bag Milk's trivia for Vancouver, and Liam, you've got Tennable. So we've got 5 people here. We'll put it up to a vote. Liam and I vote for ourselves, so now it's the 3 of you.
Oh, no.
Oh, we got to pick a game.
We're going to pick a game.
Good luck.
Can we know Liam's Tennable question before?
I think that's fair.
The last 10 players to score the first goal in a Stanley Cup in a playoff game for the Oilers.
Okay, wait, what?
The last 10 players to score the first goal of a game in the playoffs for the Oilers.
So we got to go back through basically the last 10 times they've opened the scoring in a Stanley Cup playoff game.
Yeah, and it's like 10 different players. And you might have to guess the game.
What's your?
Mine's just straight up Bag Milk trivia versus Vancouver. Last game of the regular season.
I'm terrified of Liam's
I'd
question.
probably that's
I worked hard at this
Because
one.
it goes back to 2006.
Well,
That's 5.
First of
No,
all,
it doesn't go back to
first of all,
2006.
no.
Oh,
First,
you
of,
do the. Oh, you're doing each round.
Yeah, last 10
They
players
could be
to
all
score.
last year.
Okay.
First of
Like
all,
the first goal of every playoff run by the Oilers.
Yes.
I
And then I
remember
was terrified.
last Tuesday.
That's good. See you next Tuesday.
How correct are your Tennables this time? Because last Tuesday,
I didn't rely on Wikipedia.
expansion.
last Tuesday was not exactly great for you.
No.
Was it Wikipedia or was it AI?
Quizmaster
Here's
calls out.
If we go fast, can we just do both really quick? How many questions do you have for trivia?
I only have 3.
Okay, well then let's just rip through them both real quick.
Okay. Which
need
one
some
is
space
starting
for-
with?
Tennable.
Can I have your board, Liam?
Sure. I wrote Sat. That's for Saturday, but you can erase it if you
All
want.
right. Well, that might be part of my answer. We'll see.
Okay. Who wants to start?
Because I don't
So-
remember any of these.
Nope.
Okay.
Chances are, if I was at a game where the Oilers scored first, I was gunned.
Yep.
Do you want to guess the game that they did it to or just the player?
No, fuck no. No one's going to remember the
players.
Okay.
Players.
So who wants to go first? BM, you go first.
Guess the guy off the roster last year.
Adam Henrique.
What a bold guess. He is number 9. He did it. He did it in game 4 versus Vegas, the game he scored twice.
I actually was thinking it was going to be the
Game
game
4
against
last year?
Dallas.
Yeah, game 4. These
Well,
are
that
all
tells-
last year.
Oh, I was gonna say that. All right, never mind.
Connor McDavid.
He did. By the way, this is like the
Can
most
McDavid be
recent
on
time-
multiple times?
No, this is like
Okay.
the most recent time they did it. So McDavid is number 2.
Thanks.
He did it game 2 against Florida.
I'm gonna go
Sorry,
off.
game 5 against
I'm
Florida.
going off the board here.
All right, good call.
Leon Draisaitl.
Draisaitl did it. He is number 6. Game 1 against Florida.
Rick.
Missed it.
Hyman?
No, you didn't.
Not tenable.
Rick's out.
Rick is
That's
out.
fair.
Jack Hyman, eliminated. Like
Now we're in
game
trouble.
4 of that series.
We are in trouble
Just
now.
keep going to the
I
roster.
got it. Yeah, we got this.
I'm
I
going to
believe in us.
go Evan Bouchard.
Evan Bouchard is tenable. He is number 7. Game 3 against the Dallas Stars.
I'll say Nuge.
Ryan Nugent-Hopkins is tenable. He did it game 4 against... Oh, he's number 3. Against Florida.
We were there, Liam.
We were. It was a beautiful game. The other one was ass.
That was Rally Popcorn Day.
That was. Jay brought that back all the way home.
Dan.
Nurse.
Oh, Dan. Not tenable.
All right, BM, me and you.
Fuck. Connor Brown.
Not tenable.
Okay, so this is now on me to finish
Yes.
it off.
So you need, for the podcast, you need 1, 4, 5, 8, and 10.
Okay. 1, 4, 5, 8, and 10. I'm going to go ahead and say that Jake Wallman opened the scoring once.
He did. That is number 10. Game 2 against Vegas. His first goal.
Oh, I got one in my head.
I got one now. Kasperi Kapanen, 1-0.
Number 8. Kasperi Kapanen, game 5 against Vegas. So you need 1, 4, and 5. So, and they're all against Florida.
Yeah, so they're all guys who scored goals against the Florida Panthers, but it's not Draisaitl, Bouchard, McDavid, Nuge, Henrik Monin, or Hyman. Corey Perry.
Game 4, number 4. Game 3 it was, sorry. They scored 1 goal in the game. They lost 6-1.
Darn. They scored first and then lost.
No, he was just the first Oilers goal scorer. Oh. They were down, I think it was 3-0 after the first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then just give me...
What was the score in Game 6 of that series?
Oh, Podkolzin got the first one there.
Yeah, we almost got 1.
Yeah, so that's number 1.
That's number 1. Number 5
is... Oh, now I really don't want to fuck this up.
So Hyman and Brown were 2 players that were not tenable.
Yeah, and Nurse.
And Nurse.
I'll go ahead and just say... Did he get one in that series? But it wouldn't have been the first goal. I think it was too early in the playoffs because this is still against Florida. Who else was in the top 6? Who played with Leon? Pods and...
David played with Leon.
The guy in Boston?
He never scored in the...
You just said who was playing with them, that's all.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to say Ekholm.
That's what I was thinking.
Not tenable, unfortunately.
Who
Is
was
it Jeff Skinner?
Evander Kane, Game 2.
Would have been a decent guess. All
So
right.
you go.
Trying to think of that goal that Jeff Skinner scored against Dallas and where it kind of slotted into that.
I think that was the 3rd goal of that game.
Yeah, because that's the one that chased Ottinger.
Yeah, Game 5.
All right.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Wasn't
Tennable.
so bad.
Tyler wins. What do you want?
Your whiteboard to give to one of the guys.
Bag milk trivia.
Liam, we don't have any paper, so you can write your answers on your laptop.
All right. We got bag milk trivia, only 3. I'm going to start it off. Well, the second one is impossible. I'm just going to...
Yep.
But this first one is just a little amuse-bouche for Thursday night's game against the Vancouver Canucks. Is everybody ready?
Yep.
The Edmonton Oilers have played the Canucks 6 times in the regular season since knocking them out of the second round of the playoffs in 2024. What is Edmonton's record against Vancouver in those 6 games? We're just doing wins and losses. I'm taking OTLs out. Everybody ready? Your answer is 4-2.
Oh, I said 5-1.
I said 2 and 4.
I said 4-2.
Damn.
Dan and Rick get a point.
Let's go.
Dan and Rick.
I thought they struggled maybe more than that.
All right, this is the impossible one. Good luck.
Thank you.
The Oilers have played the Canucks 275 times all time in the regular season for a record of 141, 99, 19, and 16. How many goals have the Oilers scored in aggregate over those 275 games? It's kind of like a needle in the haystack kind of answer.
Goals?
Say the record again, sorry.
141,
Yep.
99, 19, and 16.
And how many games was that?
275. For reference, little tease for you, they gave up 874 goals against. So is it higher or is it lower?
All right. 872 games.
Oh, hold on a second here.
No Googling.
I'm not.
No calculus.
Wipe some of those numbers off the board.
Okay, I have my final answer.
All right, everybody.
I also
978.
793.
945.
1,045. We used to beat the shit out of them back a long time ago.
My God, Liam, you were close.
Oh, really?
977.
What'd you say?
978.
Oh, no way.
So, Price is Right rules.
I was over.
Dan
Price
wins.
is Right rules. Dan gets the point.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, that was a good guess.
Stupid Price is Right has been ruining this game for years.
Well, it usually goes against me, so.
All right, fun question time. Last one, Bag Milk's trivia for the week. I think you'll enjoy this one. How many Oilers had more points than Elias Pettersson this season, but are paid less?
More points and paid less.
I'm not telling you how many points Pettersson has either. How many Oilers have more points than him, but are paid less?
Oh, my goodness.
It's so funny to me. I love it.
Paid more points, but paid less.
I'll give you a bonus point if you guess the players as well.
Okay, I'm trying to think. Maybe him.
It's a lot. Arguably in the running for one of the worst contracts in the NHL.
Yeah.
I got one more, sorry.
Okay, I got my answer.
All right.
I'm going to say 5.
I'm gonna say 6.
I'm going to go Nuge, Hyman, Boosh, Rosie, Pods.
I said 5, but I didn't guess names.
I'm gonna guess Nuge, Hyman, Bush, Rosvik, Podkolzin, and Ekholm.
I have 6. I couldn't come up with a 6th player, though. It's the extra points. I don't have to do that part.
I don't think Savoy has that many.
I love that you guys really don't know how many points Elias Pettersson has.
I assumed he had at least
so
40.
funny.
I think he has like 48 maybe.
He's got 49 points.
Okay.
So your answer is 3. Bouchard makes less money than him.
Yeah.
Nuge makes less money than him. And Hyman makes less money than him.
So he has 49.
49 points at $11.6 million.
The season's not over yet.
That is true.
So on the Oilers, so he has how many points? Sorry, 49.
49, yeah.
Yeah, no one can catch.
Should we leave everybody something to watch for this game? Because we have one outstanding situation that could be solved right now, or it might get solved on Thursday.
Connor 50 goals.
Nope. Well, that too.
Well, I mean, for love of the game, please, God.
Please
Connor.
fucking score him, Connor.
What is it?
Oh, Emberson
yes.
Nurse.
Yes.
What was the bet? $20?
Did you look it up?
No, I have no idea.
Okay,
I just
I'll-
remember watching yesterday and it came in my head.
I don't remember when we did it. I think it was after.
I got it here. It was Feb 27.
Okay.
So we're going to go Oilers. and we're-
Ekholm is. No, Ekholm, what's this guy's name?
So Nurse in that time, -2. Ty Emberson,
Oh, he's been crapping his pants recently, too.
-5.
Connor Murphy, the nurse whisperer.
But here's the interesting thing. There's a world where Emberson's like a cheeky +2 and Nurse is a
100%,
dash
yeah,
one.
it
This thing
definitely-
ain't
don't
over.
get me wrong. It certainly is not over.
So what is the exact head? So it's a
Tattoo bet?
3-goal gap on the plus minus?
Yeah, 3-goal gap. Ty Emberson, -5 in his last 5 games.
You guys agreed on
Tie
loser gets
guy.
the name bar, right? Loser gets the name bar on their tattooed on their back.
I
Yes.
blame Wallman.
Nurse is +1 in that stretch. So in the last 5 games, it's flipped 6 total points.
When
You're
was
gonna
that?
look
When did
so
we
good
start
with
this
a nurse
bet?
The
tattoo.
27th of February.
Liam, I cannot wait to see your back with that nurse tattoo on it.
I'll just quit for the playoffs. Nurse has been on the ice for more goals against, so 5-5.
That's not what we talked about.
I know,
He's more
but that's why
positive.
plus minus is a bad stat.
This is your idea.
No, he
In
wasn't.
the 81st game. Well, this bet was
All right.
was
Person's been
built.
on for 10 goals against a 5-5.
And did anybody get a score rate in the last couple?
1-0.
Yeah,
I'm
I
going
got
with no, by the way.
2-1 shootout
No.
loss.
2-1
I'm just
shootout
trying
and
to
the
keep
one.
my lead. That's all.
No one had it. 1 game left, everybody.
All the marbles. What's the score at, Tyler?
Rick is in the lead with 3. Liam needs a point to tie or needs to go for a bonus point to get the win. Me, Dan, and BM need the win and the bonus point
Oh
if
boy.
we're
It's the
gonna.
Lucic draft all over again. 3 is the leading number. It's real bad.
I'm going to go
Yes, we sure have.
4-2 Oilers with the empty net. I need the extra point.
I'm going 5-2 with an empty net. I need the extra point.
I'm going to say 3-2 win in overtime.
God, I wish I knew what happened on Wednesday first. That's going to change everything. Vegas wins. You can see a different version of the Oilers.
No, because they could still have the LA threat and the Anaheim
Oh,
threat.
okay. I was looking at. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Let's go 4-1 Edmonton.
I'll say 4-1 Edmonton empty net.
4-1
Cristiano?
Edmonton. 2 Connor goals.
3-1 empty net for Tristan.
All right.
Does Connor get 50?
If you want,
Yes.
yes.
I need it.
If you want a
I
good
mean,
bet
I
for
would love to
tonight,
see it.
the Canadians, if they beat the Flyers, can guarantee themselves home ice in round 1. The Flyers are sitting Tippett, Konechny, Zegras, Couturier, Sanheim, Drysdale, York, and Ristolainen.
Yeah, but what's the
Does
line?
anyone
though?
told bet 365 this yet?
You can get the puck line still at +120.
Okay. Hang on.
Anyways, that's all.
Yeah, be right back. All right, everybody. There's one thing left to do. We've got to wrap up with some words of hope as we go into the last regular season game of the season. Liam's not paying attention to me, so you can offer our audience some words of hope.
Words of hope. Whilst today you woke up and it was gloomy and wet, tomorrow it might be sunny.
There you have it,
It's a deeper
everybody.
meaning there.
We'll talk to you on Friday.
What's up, Nation citizens? If you enjoyed today's episode of Oilers Nation Every Day, make sure you hit the subscribe button here on our YouTube to not miss any of our content. We got you covered from interviews, insight, analysis, everything you need to stay up to date on everything around the team. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a video.